Shark Nation, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back. I'm Ice G3, 3000 to be exact. And look, man, we got another episode of the Ncaa 06 Next Dynasty mode featuring your Seattle Blue Sharks. And listen, man, we got a good one here for you today. So go ahead and get comfortable, grab your popcorn, do whatever it is you need to do, because we got a good one. So listen, man, last week we faced off against Washington State at Washington State, and that was an absolute dogfight, okay? If you haven't seen that episode, man, you definitely want to make sure you go back and check that one out. It will not disappoint. But anyway, man, the Sharks went down, and we actually lost that game by a touchdown. As you can see, the final score ended up being 52-59. Joe Lovelady had an absolutely phenomenal game, man. He was throwing the ball all over the field, finding multiple targets. A lot of players stepped up and made big plays in timely manners, but the Sharks fell just short and ultimately could not pull off the victory on the road, man. Honestly, man, we couldn't even hang our hats on that game. It was a great game all the way down to the finish. We just weren't the ones to come out with the win, and sometimes it's like that. But anyway, man, we got some big news right here. Our linebacker, Deuce McGee, is out for 7 weeks with broken ribs, and that one hurts us bad. Deuce is actually a really big-time player for us, and we will definitely miss him. But moving on to some better news, man. Right here, we got our guy, our quarterback, LL Cool Joe, Joe Lovelady, coming down with a National Offensive Player of the Week award. And, man, listen, we couldn't be more proud. Like I said, man, he had an absolutely phenomenal game against Washington State. Just couldn't come out with the win. But anyway, man, we're proud of Joe, and we hope he keeps doing this thing. So now we take a look at the Shark Bait magazine, where they are talking about our second loss in a row to Washington State, man. And they're saying, man, we suffered another heartbreaking loss, dropping down to a 2-game losing streak. And people are asking, is the hype gone for the Blue Sharks? But anyway, man, in another article, we are taking a look at Joe Lovelady. Like I said, man, he had a great game, and he is clear for takeoff. So we're hoping we see much more of that from Joe Lovelady. Then we got to take a look at our guy, Baby Megatron. Jared Glover says openly that he's seriously considering declaring for the NFL draft next year. And that is good news and bad news, but we'll see how that goes as the story develops. So now it's time to get into a campus update. We got some campus news, and I know you're excited to hear about it. So look, man, if you guys have noticed in past episodes, all of the Sharks games have been broadcast on NBC Sports. Now, in a recent development, NBC Sports has declared that we are no longer allowed to broadcast our games on their network. A lot of findings have pointed to Washington University being the culprit behind this news. And listen, man, we are actually not surprised that they would try to pull some garbage like this. But look, man, if you know anything about this Sharks organization, if you know anything about our team, you know we don't give up, man. And you know this little hurdle is not going to stop nothing. No matter what UW tries to do, they can't stop this train. So listen, man, we are super proud to unveil our new network, G3SN, the official network of the Seattle Blue Sharks. Go ahead and clap it up, man. Listen, man, we're going to be able to do some really good things on this network. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff coming, and G3SN is going to be a big part of it, man. So we're really looking forward to that, and we're super excited to partner with them and kind of see how this thing unveils, man. So with that, man, I know a lot of you are excited about G3SN, but you might be wondering, why is UW always at our necks? What's the big deal? Is it just because we're in-state rivals? Is there something deeper? What's going on with that? You know, how could they go as far as to try to backdoor us with our sports network? Like, what's going on? They don't want to see us eat? But look, man, this actually goes deeper than you might know. And to actually get all the way into it, we need to take it back, way back, with a flashback of Coach Ron Hughes. So listen, man, if you've been locked in since day one, then you know Coach Hughes graduated and played at the University of Houston, where he was an absolute dog, a speedster receiver who made first-team All-American in his junior and senior year, was good enough to make it to the NFL draft, and even played a little bit for Miami. But what a lot of people don't realize is who his quarterback was during those times. So if we look back, we see his quarterback was a guy by the name of Marvin Dubs. Now you might be asking, Ice, why are you telling us this right now? Why does this even matter? Well, the reason is, if we look at the University of Washington's head coach, and you're probably putting the pieces together by now, it is none other than this same man, Marvin Dubs, Coach Hughes' ex-quarterback. Now listen, how crazy is it that two teammates are now bitter rivals, playing in the same division, playing in the same state? But listen, man, I'm gonna tell you all about it. So back in the day, man, Hughes and Dubs were a dynamic duo. They struck fear in the hearts of every opponent they played. With John Hughes' speed and Marvin Dubs' cannon of an arm, they were dang near unstoppable on the field, okay? Listen, man, these two were unmatched. They were matched by no one. There was no competition. I mean, they were both up for awards every year. Dubs for the Heisman, huge for the Biletnikoff. I mean, every year. But as we know, man, all good things must come to an end at some point. And one of the downfalls for that Houston team was that they could never quite get over the hump and they could not get to the national championship. And that wasn't good enough for Marvin Dubs. And he actually transferred to TCU in his senior year. Now to John, that wasn't really personal because at the end of the day, he knows you got to do what you got to do to make it work for you. But what sparked this rivalry is what Dubs started saying after he transferred. He started saying things like his old team just couldn't stack up to his level of talent, and that's why they could never get over the hump, and that he was just the best player on the team, and he knew he was going to have to leave his garbage team behind. And John took that personal. And as fate would have it, we now have the situation we have today. There's more to that story, but we'll get to that later because right now we got business to handle because the Sharks are on a 2-game losing streak, and that has to stop today. So let's go ahead and lock in. So here we go, man. We got Coach John Hughes in his office, and here are some of the game plan keys that we need to focus on today. So number one, we just need to play Sharks football. We are not worried about the Arizona Wildcats. This game is about us. Number two, we need to limit costly mistakes. We know Lovelady can get in the zone, but he can also make some mistakes and throw some picks. We need to cut it out. And then number three, with those picks, we got to let Lovelady do what Lovelady does and throw that ball to baby Megatron and let that thing fly. So, all right, man, it is about that time. Let's get into it. Shark Nation, let's go. Yes, sir. It is that time. It is game time. Shark Nation, let's get it. The Wildcats are coming into this game 1-4. You know what they say? You don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, but listen, man, we're ready to play this game, okay? Like I said, this game is about us, and as long as we execute and do what we need to do, we should come out of this game victorious. So here we go, man. The Sharks start off with the ball first, and Lovelady is going to hand that thing off to Vincent, who's going to take it right up the middle for a quick gain of about 2. And so we got this thing underway, man, and we're ready to go. We got Lovelady in shotgun with Vincent off to his right. Lovelady's going to drop back. He's rolling to his left. He's looking for Glover over the top. He got Glover, and that is exactly what we want to see early in this game. We need to get Glover involved heavily in this game. So here we go. First down, Sharks. Single back formation. We're going to go ahead and hand off to Vincent. Who's going to take it up the middle for a nice gain of about 6 right there. And the Sharks looking halfway decent on this first drive, man. So we got 2nd and 5. Ball on the 41. And we're looking to motion Miller from the right to the left. And we're going to go with a toss to Vincent off to the right-hand side. And he's going to actually get brought down by the safety who crashed down and tackles him down for a loss of 4. So now we're looking at 3rd and 9. So it's 3rd and 9. This is the Sharks' first test on offense, trying to convert here. On the 37, Lovelady's in shotgun. He drops back. He's looking for a receiver. He's got to buy some time, roll off to his left. He's looking for Baxter over the top. Baxter comes down with it. He's got a little bit of room to run, and he gets tackled down at the 30. Nice catch and run right there by Baxter, who honestly hasn't seen too much action, but comes up with a good catch right there. And as we take a look at this replay, we can see Baxter's route took him to the left. He saw Lovelady was in trouble, cut that thing up, made the catch, and got the Sharks first down. Good stuff right there by Baxter. So the Sharks are rolling on this first drive, man. Ball on the 30, 1st and 10. Lovelady in shotgun once again. Vincent off to his right. Got Glover to his right as well. They're going to go play action. Joe Lovelady is scrambling off to his right. He's looking for any receiver. Nobody's open, and he's just going to have to throw that thing away wisely. So after a smart throw away from Joe Lovelady, we got 2nd and 10 on the 30. Sharks looking to get in the pay dirt on this first drive right here to start the game off right. We're going to go ahead and hand off to Vincent to the left, and the safety crashes down and tackles him after a short gain of about 1. So now we're actually still looking at 3rd and 10. Lovelady in shotgun. He's dropping back. He's looking for his receiver. He's going to go to Higgins, who catches the ball and takes it down to just about the 10. And once again, Higgins comes through for us, man. First down. Move them chains. He's telling him it's a first down, baby. So here we go. 1st and 10 on the 12. Lovelady by himself in shotgun. We got pressure to our right. He's going to have to scramble to his left. Nothing there. He's just going to take it himself. He fumbles, but it's picked up by Miller. Thankfully, the Sharks retain possession of that football, and Lovelady almost cost us right there. So after a little bit of a scare, we got 2nd and 4, ball in the 6, and I formation. And you know we're going to hand that thing off to Vincent and let him do his thing. And he takes it in for the Sharks' first touchdown of the game. And we got points on the board, baby. Let the big man run. Right up the middle, following our fullback. Made a nice little move, and then showed some muscle at the end to get into the end zone. So the Sharks marched the football all the way up the field, had very little resistance. Nice opening drive, and now it's Arizona's turn. Let's see what the Sharks defense has got. So we got Grievous in the backfield and shotgun. We're right off to his left. He's going to go for a pass on his first play. He's going to step up. He's looking for his receiver off to the left. Roberts got good position, and Roberts comes up with a pick. Finally, Roberts makes a play on the football and comes up with the interception early in this game and gives the Sharks a chance to double up. Roberts has heard all the talking, and he's made his fair share of mistakes, but he's trying to make up for that now. Great interception right there by Roberts. So the Sharks take over on our own 26 after that nice pick by Roberts. We're in single back formation. We're going to hand off to – actually, we're going to go play action. Joe Loveletty's going to look deep. He's looking for Higgins over the top, and it is batted away by the safety who made a nice play on the ball. And it's kind of taking down some of the momentum a little bit. We got 2nd and 10. Looking at I formations. We're going to hand off to Vince, who's going to have a nice lane up the middle and get to the first down marker and then some. And he is having a good start to this game as he lets you know that's another first down. So now with about 30 seconds left in this first quarter, on the 39, we're in shotgun. Loveletty's going to hand it off to Vincent again, who's actually going to be brought down behind the sticks this time as the defense was ready for that. So it looks like on 2nd and 13, we're going to go shotgun again. Loveletty, X Factor is lit, and he's going to drop back to pass. He's looking for a receiver. He's going to look for Glover off to the left, who makes the catch inbounds, and that is his 2nd catch right there. You love to see it. Loveletty to Glover connection is starting to heat up. So we got another first down for the Sharks. 11 seconds left to go in this first quarter. On the 45, marching our way in. We're going to go play action again. Loveletty's going to scramble off to his right. He's trying to buy some time. He might not have anything, and he, ill-advised, steps out of bounds before he throws the ball away. And that's a loss of 4. So here we go. 2nd and 14, 4 seconds left. We're just going to hand it right up the middle to Edwards, who doesn't get very much on that play, but that is going to take us into the second quarter. So the Sharks are up 7-0, looking pretty good in this game right now. So here we go, man. 3rd and 12, trying to convert again. Gonna have to have a big play right here. Loveletty's gonna drift off to his left. He's looking for his receiver. He doesn't really see anybody. He's gonna throw up to Buckley, who comes down with it at about the 10. Buckley came back to make that catch after running a deep post, and he is super geeked, and he's letting you know it's a first down right there. Short-handed Buckley coming up with another big-time play, man. Loveletty just scrambling, buying time, and then he finds his guy deep down the field. So on that play, they actually said Buckley went a little bit overboard with the celebration. If you ask me, I'd say it's fair game, man. I think he was just happy that he caught that pass after a big game right there. But anyway, man, it is 1st and goal on our 24. And listen, that's not going to stop us. We're going to try to punch this thing in. So Loveletty's going to drop back to pass. Once again, he's drifting off to his left. He's got the D lineman on him. He's just going to have to throw this thing away. So here we go, man. With about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter, Sharks are knocking on the door again, trying to get into the end zone. Ball on the 24. Loveletty's going to drop back to pass once again, drifting to his left. He's got pressure. He's going to have to let it go. He's got Higgins, and Higgins comes down with the catch and then gets into the end zone for another Sharks touchdown. The Sharks are absolutely on fire right now, and Higgins is doing a windmill 360 through the legs dunk to celebrate, man. We are super hyped. Loveletty just buying time, rolling off to his left like he likes to do. Finds Higgins deep down the field, and Higgins does the rest and gets into the end zone, man. Loveletty having a good game, and the Sharks put another tutty up on that board. So the extra point is good, and the Sharks are now up 14-0 on the Arizona Wildcats on their own home field. Arizona looking to answer back. Let's see if the Sharks can't stop them once again. So here we go. They're going to single back formation. They're going to hand off to their running back, who makes a spin, breaks one tackle. He fumbles. He fumbles the football. It's still loose. And the Wildcats come up with that fumble. And, man, if the Sharks would have got that, that would have had this place stunned silent. But anyway, man, it's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 39. They're going to go option off to the right. They're going to pitch to a running back. And Williams is right there to make sure he doesn't get any further after making that catch. So now we got 3rd and 3. Arizona trying to convert. The Sharks trying to stand right there and get the ball back to their offense, who's been on fire. They're going single back formation. They're going to hand off up to the middle, and it doesn't look like he's going to get there. Matthews is hype, and they're marking it short, so it's 4th and 1 with 2.5 minutes left in this second quarter. And they're going to punt that thing back off, and now Loveletty and company will have a chance to possibly go 21-zip on these boys. So with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter, we're going to drop back to pass again. Loveletty's got a blitz off to his left. He's got to run, and he makes a mistake and throws an interception to the linebacker, who's still running, and gets tackled down at the 15. And that was just not what we wanted to see from Loveletty, man. Threw it right to the linebacker as he was getting tackled, had pressure all in his face, and made a mistake right there, and gives the Wildcats great field position after we just made a stop. So the ball now on the 13. Grievous is going to drop back to pass. He's going to find his running back off to the left, who spins. Still got space. He runs over Roberts, but thankfully steps out of bounds. So now they're looking at 2nd and 2. Ball on the 5. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Sharks trying to make a stand right here. They're going to hand off to their running back, and Greer's going to get in the backfield and bring him down for a loss. Nice play right there by Greer, getting in the backfield and making a sure tackle. So now Arizona's looking at 3rd and 3, ball on the 6. The clock's winding down. Looks like they're going to hand off their running back again on the counter, who's had some tough running. He runs over 2 guys. He's still running, and he gets into the end zone. And Arizona strikes back after an interception from Lovelady and some tough running right there by their running back. So after a turnover turned into a touchdown, the score is now 14-7. Sharks are up. About a minute and 40 left in the second quarter. Single back formation. We're going to hand off to Vincent, who's going to bounce off to the left and find a little bit of room, trying to use some speed on the edge. And he gets about 8 right there as he gets out of bounds and actually stops that clock, which is not a bad thing. So nice run right there by Vincent. 2nd and 2, ball on the 28. In single back formation once again. Sharks trying to go down the field. They're going to hand off to Vincent again, who's going to get tackled by the cornerback and just barely get brought down short of the first down marker. And so we got Edwards in the backfield now going I formation. He's going to bounce off to the left. He's got some space. He's trying to outrun the safety, but gets popped right on the sideline. Holds onto the ball, though. Nice run right there by Edwards. And he did get tackled inbound, so the Sharks will burn their first timeout, trying to save some clock and see if we can't get into the end zone or put more points up on the board before halftime. So Lovelady in shotgun once again. Vincent off to his right. He's got Glover on his left. He's dropping back. He's looking for a pass. He's going to go deep to Glover. Glover's got the catch and then some. He gets tackled down at about the 25, so that's a nice little pitch and catch right there. And I told you guys the Lovelady to Glover connection was heating up, and Lovelady found his main target once again on the left-hand side going to streak. And I told you, you get Glover on the streak, it's bad news for any DB as he catches the ball right there for another first down. So here you go, man. About 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Sharks trying to march down the field, put more points on the board before halftime. Lovelady in shotgun. It looks like we're going to go with a draw when Vincent's got some space up the middle and gets a nice gain of about 7 right there. Defense was definitely not expecting that. Sharks end up burning another timeout. Try to save some of that clock. 2nd and 3. Lovelady's going to drop back to pass. He's got Glover over the middle. Nice little slant right there, and that's another first down. 32 seconds left on the clock. The Sharks are going to go hurry up. Ball on the 8-yard line. Still in shotgun. Lovelady's calling audibles, trying to get his guys in the right place. He's actually going to step up to the center, get up to the line. And he's going to hand it off to Vincent up the middle, who's going to break one tackle and almost gets stripped and gets brought down on the 7. With the clock still running, Sharks are going to have to hurry up. So Lovelady back in shotgun. Vincent off to his right. He's going to snap the ball. He's going to find Glover on his left-hand side, and Glover's going to stiff arm and get into the end zone. And that's another Sharks touchdown in the first half, which takes it now to 20 points in the first half. This might be a Sharks record as they get off to a fast start right there. As you see, Glover making a spectacular catch and then play to finish it off and get in the end zone right there, man. So Sharks go up 21-7 nearing the end of this second quarter, man, going into halftime. And I got to be honest with you, man, the Sharks are looking really good in this game. Anyway, Grievous is going to drop back to pass for probably what's going to be the last play at halftime. And Edwards is actually going to come up with the interception to seal this first half. And the Sharks are playing an absolutely complete game right now. Offense, defense, all running like clockwork. And you can see right here, man, our Iron Man player on offense, defense, Edwards, comes up with the interception. And that right there is going to seal the first half as Lovelady and company are going to just take a knee and run the clock out and go into halftime. With the Sharks up 21-7, this is exactly what we wanted to come out and do. And that right there is going to take us into our WX Sports Gear halftime report, man. Let's get into what we saw in that first half. All right, man, so the Sharks come out swinging, man. I told you this was a game where we really just need to focus on our team and what we can do, play to our strengths, and we have done just that, man. Lovelady has found multiple targets and made passes to the end zone and score. We got a running touchdown by Vincent. Defense did give up one score on a tough run by Arizona's running back, but man, other than that, Sharks have looked pretty good. Now, we did have one turnover by Lovelady, just an errant throw, man, off of a sack. He honestly should have just went down. But anyway, man, if we look at our player of the half, we are actually going to give it to Joe Lovelady because barring that interception, this boy has been balling with 200 pass yards in the first half, 9 for 13. And to top that off with 2 touchdowns, man, we're going to give our guy an A if we're going to grade him. And listen, man, we need to see a lot more of that from Lovelady, man. We do not want to take our foot off the gas pedal. And with that being said, we're going to transition into our halftime adjustments by Coach Hughes, which actually we might not really need to make too many adjustments. But number one, we don't want to let up because, like I said, we don't want to take our foot off the gas pedal and let this team back in the game because they are at home and anything can happen. Number 2, take care of the football. We've already seen Joe Lovelady make 1 interception, and we don't really want to see too much more of that. But then number 3, man, continue to play Sharks football, and let's go get this dub. So with all that being said, man, let's get ready for the second half of this game and get right back to it. Shark Nation, let's get it. All right, man, here we go. The second half is upon us, and man, the Sharks are looking really good in this one. We did get the ball to start off, so Arizona will start in the second half with the football as they go for a run with Wright for a gain of about 8 right there. Nice little run to set the tone. Roberts comes down with a good tackle. But here we go, man. We just need to continue doing what we were doing in the first half, and let's take this thing home. Now, we're not going to count any tricks before they hatch, but listen, we're feeling really good, okay? 2nd and 2. Ball on the 31. They're going to go with a pitch to the right-hand side to Wright. He's got some space to run. He makes Hubbard miss, and Roberts is the last man back there. And, of course, Roberts is not going to get him, and Wright takes this thing to the house. And just as I was saying how well we were doing in the first half, we go and give up a gash play on the run game on the second play of the second half. Come on now. But anyway, man, nice run right there by Wright as he high steps into the end zone and gives his team some momentum to get back into this game. So now the Sharks take the field again. The score is now 21-14. Sharks up 7. Ball on the 28. Lovelady and company back on the field in single back formation. We're going to go with a pitch off to the left to Vincent, and he loses about 5 right there as Arizona's D linemen were all in the backfield, man. And so now we're looking at 2nd and 15. So Lovelady is going to drop back to pass. He's rolling off to his left. He's got pressure, and he has to get rid of it. He doesn't get rid of it. He actually scrambles and tiptoes for a gain of about 4 right there. So way to make something out of nothing right there by Lovelady. So now we're looking at 3rd and 9, trying to convert here. Lovelady back to pass once again. He's looking for Buckley. Buckley comes down with it. It's a first down and then some. And he gets stuck by the cornerback after a nice catch right there by Buckley. So the Sharks starting to put together a nice drive. Lovelady's going to drop back again. He's got 3 D linemen all in his face. Once again, he's going to go up to Higgins. And Higgins comes down with it after his tip by the safety. And that's a 52-yard touchdown pass. What a crazy play right there. Higgins just locked all the way in as Lovelady throws off of his back foot 50-some yards for Higgins to come down with the tip pass in the back of the end zone. You have got to love it. Sharks score once again. So after that spectacular play, man, the defense is back on the field, and this game is starting to ebb and flow, which is actually not what we want, man. We wanted to kind of dominate this one. But anyway, man, they're going to come right back out and throw to Jackson on the left-hand side, who has got nothing but green grass in front of him. And he is going to take this in for 6 points on the first play of the drive. Oh, man, and listen, this is turning out to not go how we really wanted. We didn't want a shootout in this game, man. We just got out of a shootout in the last game. We need our defense to play a little bit better. But anyway, man, Arizona goes right back at us and throws for a touchdown. So the score is now 28-21. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Sharks back on offense, trying to respond. So we're going to hand off to Vincent, who's going to find a nice lane down the left-hand side. Stiff arms a man to the dirt and picks up about 12 right there. Nice run by Vincent. Some tough running, man. And our mascot is loving it, doing his little 1-2. I see you out there. But anyway, man, Sharks first down, ball on the 32. We come back out in single back formation, and we're going to hand off to Vince. Actually, we're going to go play action. Got me. And we're looking deep to Higgins off to the left-hand side, and that is just out of bounds as he came down with the catch but couldn't get a toe in. So that's going to take us to 2nd and 10 on the 32 with about 1:36 left in the third quarter. Only a touchdown difference in this game as Arizona has crept back in. Going single back again. We got Edwards in the backfield this time. And we get a nice block by Glover, who makes one block. He makes another, and Edwards is still running, and he takes it almost to about the 40-yard line right there. Nice running right there by Edwards, who plays both sides of the football, mind you. He's already got an interception in this game, and now he can add a first down and then some to his resume. We love this guy right here, Edwards, man. Good run right there. Anyway, man, that takes us to the 42. 1st and 10. Edwards is still in the backfield. We got trips to our right. And we're going to go play action. Lovelady, he's got pressure. He might have to get rid of it here soon. He's still running. And he just throws the ball towards the end zone and just gets rid of it wisely right there. So now we got 2nd and 10 on the 42. 1:23 left in the third. Gonna motion Higgins over to the right. Vincent alone back in the backfield. We're going to hand it off to the left. Vincent's got some space. He's got Glover blocking out in front of him. And he takes it down to about the 20. Nice run right there by Vincent, who had all types of space, if I'm being honest with you. And you can see some great blocking upfield right there by Glover, man. We're just not afraid to get in the trenches and do it all, man. So anyway, 1st and 10. Ball on the 20. Single back formation once again. And we're going to go right back to our guy, Vincent, who makes a nice cut up the middle and gets a gain of about 6 right there. Actually, they call it 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 5. Ball on the 15. Sharks are starting to put something together. We got Edwards back in the backfield once again. Glover off to our left. Love Lady X Factor going crazy. See what we can do with it. We're actually going to hand off to Edwards, who's going to find a nice lane. Doesn't quite get the first down as it gets upended right before he got there. So now we're looking at 3rd and short. Can we convert here? Edwards is going to take the ball up the middle, and he is not going to get there. And that's 4th and 1 as the clock ticks down in this 3rd quarter and takes us into the 4th, with the Sharks only got a touchdown lead. Score is 28-21. 4th and 1. The Sharks are going to go for it. We got Vincent back in the backfield, but we're actually going to go QB sneak, and Love Lady is not going to get there as Arizona stands on the 11-yard line. That was a little bit risky right there, as we could have took 3 points, but we tried to go for it. Didn't work out. Anyway, man, they're going to go with a fullback run up the middle for about 7 right there. And the Sharks come away with no points. That's very disappointing, man, in all honesty. Looking back, we might have should have took those points. But anyway, defense back on the field. 2nd and 4. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Can the Sharks hold on to this lead, man? They're going to hand it off to Wright, who's going to take it up the middle, break 1 tackle, and then get brought down after getting the first down by Edwards. And Wright's starting to heat up. He had that big run at the beginning of the 2nd half, man. We need to try to keep him contained. So anyway, man, it's 1st and 10. They're going to drop back to pass. And Edwards comes out of nowhere and gets a sack on the quarterback. Edwards is putting together a nice game for himself as he comes right off the edge and gets in the backfield right there. So here we go, man. 2nd and 16 after that sack. Ball on the 19. Clock's ticking down. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. And McKinley looks like he could have came with the pick after Grievous throws off to the left, and his receiver was just nowhere close to that one. We would have loved to see McKinley come up with a pick, but we'll take the swap. Anyway, man, 3rd and 16, ball on the 19. They're going to go single back formation. Sharks looking to make a stop right here on 3rd down. As Grievous drops back to pass, he's got a man wide open. And Breedlove makes McKinley miss, and it's got space and speed. And he takes this thing all the way to the end zone to tie this ball game up. And man, we were just saying if McKinley could have came up with that interception, would have changed the game, but just as quick as we could have had that, they come out with a pass that goes to the house, and we got a tie ball game on our hands. So after that big play by Arizona, Lovelady and company take the field again and now try to get the lead back. As we hand off to Vincent, who's got some room to run up the middle, and he takes it to about the 45 right there as he's got 102 yards on the game so far. And maybe we need to keep feeding him the rock, man. Nice little move. Going up the middle, makes a safety miss. Almost took that thing to the house. Got brought down on the ankle tackle by the safety. Gotta love it. So ball on the 44, about 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And we're going to go right back to the well, off to the left-hand side. And Vincent picks up a gain of about 8 right there. So now we hit the 2-minute mark in the 4th quarter. Tie ball game. Got off to a really fast start, but not so much in the 2nd half. Trying to pick it up. 2nd and 2, ball on the 48. Clock's winding down. We're going to hand off to Edwards off to the left, and he gets met right at the line and does not get very much as we're looking at 3rd and inches now. So we've been 5 for 6 on 3rd down conversions so far in this game. Can the Sharks get one more? And they hand off to Vincent off to the left, and we do get the first down, but he fumbles the football. And Harris picks it up for the Wildcats, and he's not going down yet. I mean, you cannot make this up. Vincent having a spectacular game, gets the much-needed conversion on 3rd down, but then fumbles the football at a time like this and gives the football right back to Arizona after they have made big play after big play. Man, you hate to see it. I'll be honest, we hate to see it. But anyway, man, it's all about the next play. We got to lock back in. So here we go. Ball on the 40. Arizona's got the ball late in the 4th. Grievous is going to drop back to pass. He's got pressure, and Edwards almost comes up with the interception right there. Man, that's the second drop pick for our defense. And what really stings is we know he can catch those because he had one earlier in this game. But anyway, man, 2nd and 10, ball on the 40, 1:16 left in the fourth. They're going to drop back to pass again over the middle, and he's not going to find his receiver, Jackson. And so now we're looking at 3rd and 10. Can the Sharks make a stop on 3rd down? Here we go, man. Wildcats and shotgun. They're going to go play action. They're going to drop back to pass over to the left-hand side. And Breedlove comes up with the catch over none other than my man, Roberts. All he had to do was stick a hand up there and make the swat, but he does not. Breedlove comes down with a great catch right there and is showing that he is hype. And he should be. He made an absolutely great catch, in all honesty. Double covered. And the Sharks have got to tighten up, man, as their ball is now in the 23 tie ball game. They're going to drop back to pass again off to the right-hand side. Williams goes for the swat. He doesn't get it, but he does make the tackle after they get it down to the 5-yard line with 56 seconds left to go in the fourth. And this is starting to make us sweat a little bit. They're lined up in I formation. The running back's X factor is going off the charts. Sharks trying to make a stand, and they go fullback up the middle. And that is a touchdown late in this game that puts the Wildcats up after the Sharks have been dominating much of this game. We now find ourselves behind 7. Looking for answers. Trying to figure out what happened. But we got to lock back in, man. We got to lock back in. 54 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Lovelady in shotgun. Rolling off to his left. He's looking for Higgins up top. He's got him. Higgins got space. And he gets tackled at the 50 after a nice catch right there. And the Sharks are going to go hurry up with 47 seconds left. Ball on the 59. Rushing to the line. Lovelady's trying to hurry up and get there so he can spike the ball. We spike the ball and stop the clock with 41 seconds left. So the Sharks on the 49, desperately trying to get in the end zone. 2nd and 10. Lovelady, the only one in the backfield. He's scrambling off to his left. He's got to buy some time. He's getting pressure, and he just throws the ball across the field out of bounds. And we'll take it as we live to play another down. So the Sharks 5 for 7 on 3rd down conversions so far in this game. We need one more. Lovelady back to pass. He's looking for any receiver. He's got Glover up the middle, and Glover comes up with a huge catch right when we needed him to. And we got to hurry up and get back to the line as we got 20 seconds left. Lovelady's going to drop back to pass once again. He's scrambling to his left. He's looking for any receiver that can get open. He's just going to have to scramble, and he does. And the Sharks are forced to burn their second timeout, leaving only 12 seconds left on the clock. And we are down 7 points after being up in much of this game. It's coming down to this final drive. Ball on the 18, 2nd and 7, 12 seconds left to go. Lovelady back in shotgun, trying to lock in. He's going to step up. He's looking for Glover. He's not going to find him as the DB makes a nice play. And he's flexing a little bit as he can feel this game starting to go Arizona's way. With only 8 seconds left, 3rd and 7. This could very well be the last play of the game. Lovelady making adjustments. He's going to drop back to pass. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. He scrambles and gets out of bounds for the first down. Ball on the 8. There is only 2 seconds left on this clock. Lovelady in shotgun. This surely will be the last play of the game. The Wildcats blitz. Lovelady's going to have to run. He's scrambling off to his right. I don't know what he's going to be able to do when he throws to Glover. And Glover comes up with the catch in the corner to potentially tie this game up with no time left on the clock. Lovelady throws an absolute dot to none other than Baby Megatron himself, a.k.a. that's him, a.k.a. throw it up to 10, a.k.a. we need this field goal to go in. So the game is resting on this extra point attempt on the foot of Fenton. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And Shark Nation, can you believe it? What a roller coaster of a game. Final seconds ticking down in the clock. Lovelady to Glover. And Shark Nation, guess what time it is? Yes, sir. Overtime. This is why we love this game. We are going to overtime, baby. Sharks are going to have to claw their way back into this game after what was almost a spectacular upset by Arizona. But anyway, man, Sharks get the ball to start off overtime, and we have got to do something with it. So anyway, we hand off to Vincent, who gets brought down after Probably a gain of nothing right there, and he didn't get much. So now we're looking at 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. Lovelady's going to drop back to pass. He's rolling off to his left. He might have Glover over the top, and Glover is going to go up and catch and score for the first score in overtime off of a 25-yard touchdown pass as he hits the Heisman right there. And hey, Heisman dark horse. I didn't say it. You did. But anyway, man, great catch right there and concentration to make the catch and then battle to get into the end zone. We absolutely needed that right now, but we can't get too hyped because if you know how overtime works, Arizona will get a possession after we do. And look at this. Look at this. Home field advantage. They call a flag on Glover for hitting the Heisman after he made a spectacular catch. So now we've got an even longer extra point attempt on the shaky foot of Fenton. So here we go. Fenton's got it lined up. He's going to kick the ball, and the ball is up. It's drifting left. It hits the goalpost, but goes in. Talk about close. Sharks up 7. Defense has got to make a stop. So now Grievous and company will take the field again on the 25, and they've got to answer with a touchdown. So first play, they're going to hand it off to Davis, who doesn't get very much, maybe about a yard. Good tackle right there. And they're looking at 2nd and 10, still on the 25. They're going to go with a handoff to Wright once again, who's going to get tackled for a loss. And this is exactly how the Sharks defense wanted to start off overtime. 2 huge plays tackled in the backfield right here. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Ball on the 27. It could all come down to this. Here we go. So far in this game, Arizona has been able to convert on 3rd down time and time again. Can the Sharks finally come up with a stop? Grievous is going to drop back to pass. He's got a man wide open over the middle, and Adams takes the catch up the middle and goes in for a touchdown. And Arizona could potentially tie this game up and take us to double overtime. I mean, he was just wide open right there. There was nobody home. As you can see, Roberts tried to come down and make the tackle, but just not able to. And Arizona's looking to tie this ball game up. So they're lining up the extra point attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good without any complication. And we now are going to double overtime. Let's go, Sharks. We're going to be starting off on defense for the first possession, this time in double overtime. Defense looking to try to make a stop, which has eluded us through much of the second half and into overtime as they hand off to Wright up the middle, who's got the first down and then some, and takes it down to about the 9-yard line right there. So good run from Wright, gashing the Sharks defense once again. And they're going to hand it off to Wright once again, who's going to rumble and stumble to the 1-yard line. So now Arizona's looking at 2nd and goal. Ball actually on the 2. They're in I form. Looking to punch this football in as they're going to hand off to Wright again, who's just going to run justice, clean smooth over, and skate right into the end zone, putting the Wildcats up a touchdown late in this game. They're going to have to make sure they convert the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Wildcats go up 7. Sharks are going to have to respond. So here we go, man. After the end of that series, the Sharks will get the ball once again. Score is 42-49. We've got to score. Game is on the line right here. So we're going to go single back formation. We're going to hand off to Vincent, who's got some space off to the left. He's running. He gets brought down. He keeps hold of the football just short of that first down marker. So now we're looking at 2nd and 1. Ball on the 16. So here we go. We're lined up in I form again. We got a tight end to the left. We're going to hand off to Vincent once again, who gets tackled. But he does pick up the first down right there on sheer will. So we got a new set of downs on the 14-yard line. Edwards is actually going to spell Vincent. Let's see what he can do with it. And Edwards is going to cut back to his left. He's got nothing but space, and he's going to take it into the end zone and counter punch right back with a touchdown of his own. And I told you, man, Edwards has had one heck of a game today. And he uses his speed right there just to get into the end zone. And now we just need to make sure we convert this extra point. And we do. Kick is up. Kick is good. We now are going to go to triple overtime. So the Sharks will actually start this possession off on offense as it goes back and forth. So we got Vincent back in the backfield once again. Ball on the 25. We're going to motion Higgins off to the right, but then bring him back. We're going to hand the ball off to Vincent, who's able to just barely get back to the line of scrimmage, as it looks like they were ready for that play right there. And you got him dancing and shuffling on the field, jumping over the ref with no flag, but we throw a flag on Glover after he hits the Heisman. Just saying. Anyway, man, 2nd and 10. Ball on 25. We hand it off to Vincent once again, who's able to get around the right-hand corner and take it up for a good gain of about 4 right there. So now we're looking at 3rd down, deep into this game. And the Sharks just not absolutely sure what they want to do, so we call a timeout, try to get our plays together. We got Lovelady in shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to float off to his left. He's looking for a receiver. He's just going to have to throw it up. And he finds Glover on the 5-yard line, who comes up with another huge catch. Man, you got to love it. Time and time again, man. If you need a catch, we got to go to 10. If you want to win, let 10 spin. 1st down, baby. So here we go. Ball on the 4. Sharks looking to punch this thing into the end zone. We go on I formation. Vincent in the backfield. Looks like the Wildcats are trying to stack the D-line. So we're going to actually call it audible. Lovelady's going to try to make something shake here. We're going to hand off to Vincent to the left-hand side, and he's brought down, met by a host of Wildcats. And he doesn't get very much right there as Arizona is hype, trying to get their crowd into it. Now we're looking at 2nd and goal, ball on the 5-yard line. We got Edwards back in the game. We're going to hand it off to him again on the left-hand side. And our man Edwards comes through in the clutch once again. Is this a breakout game for Edwards? Looks like it might be. So at this point, in overtime, we now have to go for a 2-point conversion. We ain't going to go shotgun. We got Lovelady running off to the left. He might have Higgins, but he doesn't get the throw off. He doesn't get the throw off in time, and the Sharks do not convert the 2-point conversion. And we left the door open right here. This is what college football is all about, man. Arizona's going to get a chance back on offense. You're going to hand it off to Wright, who takes it up the middle and gets brought down by Troop. Looking at 2nd and 4, ball on the 19. We need everything we got from the Sharks defense right now. We need a stop right here, right now. Going to squeeze the line in. They're going to go with a toss to the right. And it's going to throw back to Grievous, the quarterback, off of a trick play, which doesn't work very well as they don't get very much. And now they're looking at 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Grievous is going to drop back again. He's going to look to his left. And McKinley had the pick to end the game once again. He drops it. Boy put butter on his hands or something. As he's celebrating, he's glad he got the swat. He made the play, but we needed that pick. And that comes down to this 4th and 3. Grievous is going to drop back. He's looking for a receiver. He was smothered. He comes up with the catch from his tight end. Can you believe it? They convert on 4th down, and now they got the ball on the 9. They're going to hand it off to right up the middle, who gets a gain of about 5. Oh, my goodness. This game, no matter how it goes down, will be one for the books. As Arizona's on the 5-yard line, knocking on the door. They're going to go play action. Quarterback has all types of pressure in his face and doesn't get the throw off. And so now we're looking at 3rd down once again. And they're going to hand off to the right to their running back right, who gets brought down at the 1-yard line. So now we are looking at 4th and goal, ball on the 1. This is for the game right here. Man, if you don't love this, you don't love football. We need everything we got from the Sharks defense right here. We're going to pinch the line. They're trying to get in position. This is for the game right here. They got Wright in the backfield. They're gonna hand it off, and Wright has got a hole the size of Texas to walk right in, and they tie this ball game up. The Sharks needed one stop right there on defense, but we just couldn't get it. So now they're gonna go I form again for the 2-point conversion, and Wright is just gonna walk right into the end zone, and Arizona is gonna walk out with a come from behind triple overtime victory. And the Sharks dropped their 3rd game in a row. And I'll be honest, this is a devastating loss. Devastating loss. And the questions have got to start mounting up. As you can see, Lovelady's taking this one personal, man. And the Sharks have got to find some answers soon.